This podcast is part of the Michigan Sports and Entertainment Podcast Network. Go to michigansportsandentertainment.com for more great podcasts.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Boar Meets World. We are your hosts. I'm Kyle. Sitting across the table from me, as always, is Steven.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, this week we are covering episode 6 of season 2 of Boy Meets World called Who's Afraid of Cory Wolf? Take it away, Steven.
Oh, take it away?
Take it away.
Me?
Yeah.
You got nothing?
Oh, well.
You already forgot?
No, I got it. I was on a flow, man.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear all that? That was one take. This is our first take.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. We're like our last prime time we did, where it was like 5 takes.
Or the commercial we recorded.
Or the commercial.
Yeah. Yeah. Season 2, episode 6.
That's right.
Who's Afraid of Cory Wolf?
Yeah. Cory thinks he's turned into a werewolf.
That he does.
Yeah.
And you're listening to this on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Might you want to listen to it on a Monday?
Head on over to Patreon.
Patreon.com/BoarMeetsWorld. Early, extended episodes. That only cost you $1. I made some changes. $1. Okay?
Wow, that's crazy.
And you get some bonus shows at some higher tiers. We've already recorded a Smart Guy episode. Brotherly Love. Some cool shit. Just check that out. Yeah. Patreon.com/BoarMeetsWorld.
Definitely get in there and check out the Brotherly Love episode. I'm very proud of that episode.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Not to say a Smart Guy was bad.
Yeah, just not to say it's good either. But moving forward, we open this show up, and Cory is journaling.
It is, that he is. Dark, stormy night.
Yeah.
Did you forget that already?
No, I have it right here, stormy night.
Okay, good. He's writing in his journal. Any notes about the pen?
Was it like a quill pen?
Yeah.
Like,
well, handmade, I guess.
Handmade. Oh, now I get that joke with his mom's duster. I thought he was like pretending to be a wolf and tore it up like a chicken or something. I totally went the other way with that joke. But anyways, he's writing down a memoir of how he's about to turn into a werewolf.
At 9 p.m.
At 9 p.m. It's 8, I don't know.
8/7 Central? Or
yeah. That's when you can catch Boy Meets World on ABC. No.
Well, I think that would be when it goes off, right? Because it's leading to that. So I think the show came on at 8:30.
Okay.
Eastern time.
Eastern time, not Central. Yeah. But anyways, he's writing this down. His mom comes in and he's like, Cory, what'd you do to my duster? Mm-hmm. And the whole thing is just like destroyed. Yeah. Which apparently he made pens out of. I thought he pretended it was a chicken. And
yeah, you check out his pen. It's all feathery and whatnot as he's writing his journal, which is Halloween night.
Yep.
Dark, stormy Halloween night. Okay.
Sean comes in.
Mm-hmm.
He's dressed up.
He's dressed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that costume.
You like that costume?
Did you not?
I did.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's like, all right, Cory, guess who I am? I'm like, wow, Sean, I wish I could be just as cool as you. I'm paraphrasing, but yeah.
I think that's pretty dead on.
Oh, that's dead on?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. All right.
Like, wow, Sean, I wish I was just as cool as you.
That wig was awful, though.
Was it?
Like, horrendous.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, all right. So,
Cory has no time for this. He's about to turn into a werewolf.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump into that, I believe, here. But Sean's like, I don't really care. We got a party coming up.
Yeah.
You don't have your costume on. Let's do this damn thing.
Yeah.
But no.
No.
Cory's like, this is about me. This is a show about me. So let me tell you about this werewolf situation.
Yeah, let me tell you how it happened.
So, we're going to have a little flashback here.
Okay. And this is the previous day, right?
I believe so, or the morning time, or, previous day, I guess, right?
Something like that. Yeah, Cory's taking out the trash, right?
He is.
And he sees Feeney.
Mm-hmm.
Feeney's like, hey, did you hear the news?
What news?
A wolf got free from the zoo.
Oh, shit.
So it's out and about. Could be in our neighborhood.
Oh, no.
You need to look out.
So Feeney's taking his trash back inside.
Yeah, because wolves have a keen sense of smell.
Yeah, and Cory's like, so you want it to come into your living room? Like, not very smart, Mr. Feeney.
No.
So then we see a little bit of rustling in the bushes here.
At the Matthews house.
Yeah.
Cory is, curious, so he goes over there, checking it out, and something bites him.
Yeah, we hear a big growl, scream from Cory. I mean, I didn't see any evidence of a bite necessarily.
No, they heal overnight, though.
Just him freaking out and running away. Like, did he just assume that he got bitten? Like, I mean, from the video footage, I didn't see a bite. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of a doubt and say that he got nibbled on.
Maybe a nibble.
A little nibble, yeah.
Maybe the bush brushed against him.
Yeah.
Something.
I didn't think about that.
Maybe it was prickly.
Yeah. Maybe it's a thorn bush.
Yeah. Who knows? But then we would have seen some evidence physically, though, perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it heals overnight. Werewolf bites heal overnight.
But we're talking about the bush cutting them, though.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Well, then we would have seen something.
But yes, he's telling that to Sean, and he's like, yeah, but there's no mark.
Yeah.
As we all know.
Werewolf bites heal overnight.
Right, exactly. And so we see another little story being told here, and Cory is about to leave the bathroom.
Yeah.
And he tells Eric, what's he tell him?
Something along the lines of like, are you ready for what you're about to see? Or like, I don't know. What did he say to him again? It was something like that, and he's like, okay. Or,
it's like, oh, God, what did he say? It's like, look away, because I forget the exact word. But it's going to terrify him. Yeah. Maybe. But Eric's like, if it's that bad, put a towel on.
Put a towel on. It's good.
Yeah.
And then he comes out. He's in his bathrobe, arms stretched out, face looking away in disgust. Yeah. And Eric goes, oh my gosh, I don't see anything.
Cory thinks he's covered in hair.
Yeah.
He's getting hair on his face, on his armpits, and places where he can't see that it would be any help to him whatsoever.
Yeah, he's growing hair.
Where do you think those places may be?
I'm going to assume chest, armpits, nether regions.
Yes.
Legs.
Nether regions, as you called it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that is the places in particular that he can't see how it would help him whatsoever.
No. Well, I would think armpit.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's stinkier without hair.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No?
Yeah. Like, because when I have a beard and I eat food.
Is your face stinkier?
No, but I mean, I smell the food a lot more after I've eaten it when I have a beard other than when I don't have a beard.
Are you putting a lot of food in your armpit?
No. I'm talking about my beard, though.
Okay.
Like, I don't grow a beard underneath my arm.
Right.
I'm talking about my face. Like, there's hair there on my face. You know, particles cling to that, and you smell them, and yeah.
But you're arguing with a hairy face. Yeah. I guess it's stinkier, or catches things.
What are you talking about?
Perhaps.
Why would your beard have anything to do with your armpits being stinky?
That's where you took it. I don't know.
Oh, I took it there?
I said armpit hair helps be less stinky, and you were like, I don't know, because of my beard.
All I know is, look, when I don't have a beard, my armpits don't stink.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Moving forward.
I can't argue with that. Yeah.
You're like, where the fuck are we? So Cory comes out. He's got this hair all over him. Doesn't know why it would have a use.
But maybe not really, because I didn't see any hair myself. Yeah. But
and Eric, being a good brother that he is,
great brother,
gives Cory some insight into what's happening to his body. He's turned into a werewolf.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Lightning strikes. Very perfectly timed, I might add.
Yep.
So he breaks out the old tabloid. Did you want to touch on that?
Oh, what did he say, though? He was like, so have you ever read the paper? What did he say? Like, that's not what he said. It was clever.
You're the co-host. You're supposed to help me.
Oh, okay. Well, you should read the paper. This happens all the time. I'm paraphrasing, but this happens all the time, and it's a tabloid.
Mm-hmm.
I have never read a tabloid.
Kind of like a National Enquirer or whatever?
Whatever hangs out by the checkout in the grocery store, yeah.
Hey, Brad Jelena is back together or something.
Yeah. Or like Brad's from Mars.
Yeah, what about Bat Boy or whatever?
The Bat Boy from Wisconsin or something like that.
Yeah. So we first hear about the Siamese twins that eat their way out, I believe.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, flip it over. And it's about a werewolf boy escaped something, got caught.
By the government, he's held in like a Pentagon, like in the Pentagon in a facility.
Yeah, Pentagon, pentagram, whatever.
Yeah. That makes sense where he gets that confused now. Like, going through this episode. Like, this is actually... Some of the stuff in this episode kind of flew over my head a little bit.
Even right now?
Yeah, like as an adult.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the Pentagon, the pentagram thing. And the
very, very cleverly written.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it's a good episode. But, so you've read tabloids before though, right?
I won't say I read them necessarily. I just look at the pictures, see the front, and I'm like, that's interesting. Probably not real at all, I would assume.
I've always been curious what they said. I've never spent money on one.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You can probably look it up now. But.
No, man, I'm afraid my gullible ass will believe it. Because it's like printed, you know?
Okay, sure.
So I'm like, because, Men in Black, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about the real news is in the tabloids.
Okay.
And I'm like, fuck, they're probably right. Okay. That's the perfect place to put it. Like, completely discredit it.
Yeah, you're not going to believe it.
Yeah. But that's where all the truth is. Right there by your butterfingers. But moving on. So Cory is wigging out, right?
Yeah, Eric doing his best big bro trickery.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Messing with him.
You definitely turn into a werewolf. And Cory's like, no, I'm not a werewolf. And Eric, of course, like, that's the first sign. Denial. So... So then we see Cory, and he's, I guess, heading to school, but he's going to be late. But he kind of slightly, I guess you would say, confides in his parents a
he
little
does
bit.
Look for some comfort, because Alan and Amy are down, at the kitchen table going through a bunch of soda cans for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
They ask Cory if he wants something to eat for lunch, to take with him. He's like, no, I'll kill something on the way there.
Yeah.
Like a good
you
wolf.
kill something at school, I believe.
Yeah, like a good wolf boy does.
And it comes to them with it's kind of like a math problem, I guess.
Yeah. He's like, if a werewolf leaves from blah, 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 doing 40 miles an hour, and another werewolf leaves.
Yeah. Do werewolves exist?
Yeah.
So, where's that lead us?
Alan sets him down and starts talking to him like, as you get older,
That happens much later in the episode.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
He's talking about discerning myth from reality?
Yeah, that happens, yes.
That happens right now because the joke is like, after he does that, like he's wiggling those cans looking for 5-carat diamond rings.
We find out why he has so many soda cans.
Yeah.
Apparently, a jewel thief has stolen 5 diamond rings, and perhaps he put them into 5 separate soda cans. So all the adults in this episode,
they're all going through those
except
cans.
for Turner. We didn't see him do it. Are looking through these soda cans looking for these rings.
Shaking them.
Which, of course, Amy is kind of laughing off in the sense of where we're talking about adults being able to separate myth and reality. But then, of course, Alan points out the fact that it was a, 5-carat diamond ring or something. Mm-hmm. And she's like, well, let's check it out.
She picks up a can and starts shaking
Kind of thirsty now.
Yeah.
So whatever, Cory gets the hell out of there because his parents are nutty as hell.
Yeah. I'm the one who turned into the wolf, and they're the real animals.
And you assume this is morning time because he's headed to school.
Yeah.
But he decides to make a stop off over at...
the yogurt place.
Let's see, Frank's House of Yogurt.
And a cult.
And some occult.
And some occult. Like a side note there. We also dabble in the occult here.
So he's trying to figure out what kind of flavors they got. I believe they got blood, they got guts.
And he's like, blood's kind of strawberry. Guts, that's your chocolate. Mm-hmm. And what do you say, the intestines?
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, I don't recommend those.
I wonder what it was, though. Any theory?
No, probably not. I wouldn't recommend it either. It's probably like vanilla or something.
Oh.
Yeah. And he was like, well, can you combine blood and guts? And he's like, then people do it all the time.
All the time, yeah.
So,
And then over the radio, I believe, or perhaps the TV, I didn't see it.
Yeah, they were talking about the wolf is out, and people have called in reporting werewolves as well.
Maybe even werewolves, yes.
Yeah.
And he's like, that can't be a thing, right? Yogurt Man, Frank.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's things and there are things.
Yeah.
It's very creepy, old, mysterious Yogurt Man here.
Ominous. Yeah. He's like, here, let me introduce you to my aunt/mother.
Yeah.
What was her name?
I have no idea.
Throw it to me. I want to give it a shot.
Let Kyle try to read this note.
They take him to this...
Madam
Uspenskáya. How'd I do?
Very good.
Let me try it again. Uspenskáya.
Mm-hmm.
It's Uspenskáya.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that the Y is what threw me off there in the name. Yeah.
All right, so you got it now?
Yeah, Maria Uspenskáya.
Very good. Which, go ahead and give him this little trivia here.
She is named after Maria Uspenskáya, who played the gypsy woman Maliva in The Wolfman.
And The Wolfman, which this episode is a parody of.
The 1941 classic. And she was also Madame Uspenskáya was in...
Well, I don't think she was in it. Just that episode of The Dinosaurs was also a parody of The Wolfman.
Little Boy Boo is a parody of The Wolfman.
Which also was created by Michael Jacobs, which created Boy Meets World. So there you go.
Got it.
Little trivia for you. Enjoy.
Yeah.
So we're going to go see Madam... let me read the note here.
Uspenskáya.
Uspenskáya. Yeah.
Uspenskáya. That might be it, actually. Uspenskáya.
And she is a... Can I say gypsy?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, fortune teller. Let's go with that.
Very old gypsy lady.
Fortune teller.
Just scamming people. I'm just going to say
pretty much. Like, she's really badass. She's worse than Cleo.
Really?
Yeah.
Think so.
You remember Cleo?
Yeah. A lot of late night commercials, yes.
Oh, I hated it.
But of course, she knows exactly what's going on here.
Yeah.
This boy's a werewolf.
Yeah. He's also gullible.
No doubt about either of those things.
Yeah.
But she got $5.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to help him out. And here's some signs to know. If you're ever wondering, am I turning into a werewolf? Here are some things to look for. Your appetite is going to change.
Yeah. You're going to be having cravings for things you never used to.
That's right.
Like blood and guts ice cream.
Eventually, the sign of the pentagram will appear in your hand.
Yep. That's pentagram, not pentagon.
Right. And third, a girl is going to care for you.
Yep.
And you are going to murder her in a gruesome and evil manner. And Cory's kind of like, hey, I don't know if I buy this bullshit.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, whatever. You're the one that's 30 minutes late to class, little boy. And he's like, looks at his watch here, and he goes, oh, shit, you're right.
And then she goes, and you also have your boxers are riding up.
Yeah, your boxers are riding up into your tuchus there.
Tuchus. Yeah. And she's like, she's good.
She is certified by the state, I believe.
Oh, yeah, she's like, you dare question someone certified by the state, and points to this thing. That was probably the best joke in the whole episode.
That part?
Yeah.
Really?
Just because it's so, I can't think of the word, but like just sarcastic and...
Do these people not get certified usually?
No, I just thought it was funny.
Okay.
Or like it was a little cheeky thing like don't trust the government or something.
Interesting. Well, moving on. We're going to jump to class here.
Okay.
Turner is talking about some kind of book. Did you pick up what book this was?
Yeah, it's Lord of the Flies.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Which he was getting some kind of sick kind of satisfaction from this book. I was picking up on. I don't know about you.
He was? How so?
From rich people not having luxuries anymore.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think Turner is that.
Which is kind of a major foreshadowing for the Turner character, I believe.
Really?
But we'll jump on that in a couple of season or so.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay. Now I'm hooked. Now I have to start paying attention.
So he's going over this book. Cory, late, 40 minutes, I believe it was, sits down. He starts, he's trying to whisper something to Sean. He's not quite picking up on what
he's like, I went to the yogurt stand. And he was like, you choked a guy named Yogi Stan or something like that?
some combination of those words, yes. And he's like, no. I'll tell you later. Wait, I'll just write you a note here. And Turner's over here, and he's like,
Mr. Matthews, you are unbelievable. You come in here, you don't know what's going on, and you're still taking notes.
Very good Turner there.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
I pay attention to Turner.
Folds it up, and he throws it in his mouth, and then he remembers, oh, shit. You're going to eat weird shit.
Yeah.
That's the first sign of being a werewolf.
He's like, oh, no.
Eating paper.
Yeah.
And so as quickly as we got to class, it's now ending. Everyone's leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Turner asked Cory to stay behind.
Yep. Cory's sitting on his desk.
He's like, I got just a hunch here that something might be wrong with you. You're eating paper. You're late.
Yep.
He's like, I don't know if you're going to understand, Mr. Turner. And Mr. Turner says,
Yeah, it's not like I was 13 years old once, so I have no idea what you're going through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so he's like sitting on his desk, blah, blah, blah. Picks up some keys.
Yeah, Cory's playing with Turner's keys, and Turner's like, hey, Cory, got my keys back?
Mm-hmm.
Cory's like, sure. And he looks at the keys, and he sees the Pentagon.
As he hands them off, he sees in the palm of his hand the Pentagon.
Yeah, he's holding one of the keychains, and it is the actual, it's the Pentagon.
Pentagon.
Like the U.S. government military Pentagon.
Yes. And so he remembers in his head, pentagram.
Yeah.
And he's like, wait.
Yeah.
Pentagon or pentagram? She's like, same difference.
Yeah. What's it matter? And
they're all five-pointed.
He gives the keys back to Turner. He's like, where did you get this? He's like, on my trip to the Pentagon.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, no. And he looks at his hand, and the Pentagon has made the shape in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Wigs out.
Which doesn't really make sense. He wasn't gripping it that hard or anything.
No.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
Clearly a werewolf. So he runs out, screaming, runs straight into Topanga.
The girl who cares about him.
And, of course, that's like the first thing she mentions. Hey, it seems like something's wrong with you. You know, I really care about you, blah, blah, blah.
He's like, oh, no.
And, of course, that is the other third thing on the list where the girl you care for, you're going to kill her. And he's like, oh, shit, we can't be together.
Yeah.
This is the whole thing. We're going to get married, have kids, and then I'm going to eat them, and no good. So just stay away. Runs out of the school. Feeney's like, dude, don't be running in the hallway. Yeah. We're not animals here.
Cory looks at him and goes, nah, you howl.
He goes, ow!
Yeah. Takes off. Running like a little animal that he is. So he goes back to the fortune teller lady. Wants to know how he can get rid of this werewolf curse.
We're skipping over, we go back to Sean.
We do?
Which he's kind of telling Sean all about this.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of get the little joke where he brings in dinner, Eric does, and it's in a doggy bowl here.
Yeah.
And Sean is like, I don't know how much he cares necessarily that his friend may in fact be turned into a werewolf at 9 o'clock, 8/7 Central. And he's like going through his items, being like, oh, you're not going to need this, that. Yeah. Like he's got a whole bag full over here.
Taking his signed baseball. And Cory's like, what are you doing?
I could need that.
Yeah. I can still fetch.
Exactly.
He takes Cory's running shoes. He's like, not really going to be much use to you unless you have 4 of a kind.
And Sean's like, well, hey, maybe we can go to the beauty aisle in the store because that could probably fix this whole thing. I mean, it takes the mustache off my mother, I believe he says.
He was like, if they got something that can take that mustache off my mom, they definitely got something that can help you.
Cory's like, nah, I mean, I already kind of thought about it, but probably not. Yeah. So we go back to the fortune teller at this point. Sorry, I had to get that little scene in.
I got you. So he goes back and he's wanting to know how he can get out of his curse.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, the person you care about has to shoot you with a silver bullet through the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Cory wants to know if he can just start with some vitamin C and work his way up.
Valid question.
Yeah. Very smart kid, Cory.
So we go back to the Matthews home. We see the parents coming home from the store.
Yep.
They did not pick up a gun for Cory.
Nope.
They were all out, apparently.
Yeah. The person in front of Amy got the last one.
Though Alan did manage to snap up a few more packages of soda here.
Yeah.
Look for these fucking rings, which I have to wonder if anyone ever found them.
They probably didn't.
Okay.
It's probably a myth.
And here's a talking point.
Yeah.
First thing we see here.
I saw this, right? And the first thing I'm like, oh my gosh, that's funny. She looks like... And then I just pause and I'm like, holy shit.
We're talking about Morgan.
Yeah.
It's Halloween.
Morgan,
her costume.
Morgan has a costume on, and I was just laughing it off like an idiot over here, like a complete ignorant idiot. Like I didn't know what was going on. And
but lo and behold, what is going on?
And then I paused for a minute. I was like, wait a minute. Why is she dressed up like the devil?
Why do you think?
Because I think she's trying to emulate Daddy.
She's the daughter of Satan.
Not emulate. Imitate. Yeah.
The daughter of Satan.
Yeah.
Himself.
Yeah.
Alan Matthews.
Yeah. Just call her Lucy.
The Prince of Darkness.
Yeah.
The Dark Lord.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
The Bearer of Light.
There you go.
The Light Bringer. The Breadwinner.
Is that a real one?
It is in that household.
Okay. Brings home the bacon, yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Like,
I would dare say this confirms what we've been alluding to.
Because, look, I'm going to shoot on you guys, like, for real here. If that's a wrestling term, that means talk real with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I was in the business.
Yeah, he was.
I wasn't really.
No, I was.
You were.
Yeah.
We'll go over that if you guys want to hear it. Patreon
Guilty by association, perhaps.
Yeah, probably. But, look, I did not remember her dressing up as the devil when I came up with this conspiracy theory.
Mm-hmm.
So.
See, it seems like it's all kind of coming together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're on to something.
Yeah. You all think about this. Marinate on this episode. Please watch it.
Yeah. That is Season 2, Episode 6, Who's Afraid of Cory Wolf?
Yep.
Available on Hulu.
Check it out.
I expect a piece of that. So yeah, daughter of Satan. And then Alan is like, maybe I should talk to Cory. This seems like a father-son kind of guy talk. And of course, Amy says, the crazy ones always are.
Yeah.
And so they get into a little chit-chat about maybe some hormones instead of a werewolf situation here.
Got rage and hormones going on.
All the while, Cory is picking up this picture frame, which is silver, and he's like, could I melt this down? Maybe make some bullets out of it? Or could you just throw it, like, really hard into my heart?
Yeah, come on, Dad.
And, or maybe have you heard of raging hormones? Oh, man, we forgot about one part.
What's that?
About the changes that Cory was talking about that he was going through to Sean. And talking about how he was watching, what was it, The Untouchables. And somebody's about to bash somebody's brains in.
And he's like, I wonder how cold the water is on Baywatch. He's like, wow, you really are going through something.
And so Daddy has a little talk with young Cory here. And what's he give him?
He's just smartening him up to adulthood, like you're turning into a man. Cory's not wanting to hear it. He's like, I'm turning into a wolf, Dad. Sorry. Runs up the hill. Runs up the stairs.
Well, before that, he takes a gander at himself in the mirror.
Oh, yeah, and
we see the lightning strike. You hear the thunder, and he sees himself as a wolf in the mirror.
Yeah.
Just, the effects are a little shaky, but hey.
It was cooler when I was a kid, though.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
That makes him run upstairs. Alan's like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
And so he's still talking to Sean at this point. It's like, and then he hears, hey, Tameka's here.
Yeah, and it's like 8:58.
And he's like, dude, you gotta keep her the fuck downstairs, because I'm gonna rip her in half.
Yeah. I'm a werewolf, Sean.
Before he can even finish saying this, Tameka's already here.
Yeah.
And what is she dressed as?
A damsel, but not in distress.
Mm-hmm.
She is fully in control of her destiny.
A very woken, not token damsel.
It was awesome. It's glad to see some, wokenness in this freaking Wild West that is 90s television where gay jokes are okay and token black kids are all right. And
so Sean leaves them alone so they can do whatever they do.
Yeah, Cory killing her.
Because
the werewolf does.
Cory has needs and desires.
Yeah, I can't believe they went there with that.
And so you got to get out of here because I'm going to murder you. There's the fucking moon. I'm a wolf now.
Yeah.
No, he's not. No. Just same old Cory.
Yep.
Just a dude.
Yep.
Still care about you, Cory.
Aw.
Then we get a little kissy kiss action.
Yep.
And maybe he is a wolf after all, if you know what I'm saying. Because he has needs and desires. And then we do our little wrap-up scene here where everyone's taking out the trash once again.
Mm-hmm.
Feeney taking his back out of his living room because his house is just fucking stinking at this point.
Yeah. Turns out the wolf was in the zoo the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about.
He was chomping on a cockatoo in the aviary. Or I don't know how you say it, the place where all the birds hang out in the zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then Feeney disappears, of course, and we see a little rustling in the bushes once again.
Yep.
And Cory goes over to it, and he's like, "Hey, you know, fucking wolf, what are you over here?"
You're some bitch in the bushes. Let me see what you is.
And out hops a cute little rabbit here.
Yeah, it was adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was adorable.
Yeah. This majestic creature.
And he's like, picks it up. He's like, "This is all I was worried about. Ain't shit.
Yeah.
It's a cute little rabbit."
Yeah.
Then it had a big old growl, though. Yeah. Give me a growl.
Grr.
Yeah.
Put me back in the bushes. Grr. Let me nibble on some carrots.
And of course that freaks out Cory, and he immediately drops the rabbit and runs inside.
Yeah.
And that is the end of Season 2, Episode 6, Who's Afraid of Cory Wolf. Now, I know Kyle may have some more notes that we might need to touch on.
Oh, yeah, we leaped over these notes.
You're able to jump in any time, my friend.
Okay, sorry. I didn't want to interrupt you. You had a good flow going.
Let's try it.
All right. So, my first note, Stormy Night, Cory journalizing, werewolf. We're good on the werewolves.
Werewolves.
Let's talk about them.
Let's talk about them.
Out of all the, monsters, like vampires, mummies, aliens, werewolves are my favorite.
Saw a little hesitation you saying aliens.
Yeah, it's because we're not going to go there. But werewolves.
They're your favorite, huh?
Top tier, man.
Really?
A lot of people love zombies. I love werewolves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Did you ever see that movie of Benicio del Toro? The remake of The Wolfman, actually.
I actually have not.
It's really good.
You've told me this.
Yeah.
For many a year, I believe.
Yeah. I went and saw it in theaters.
I want to say you told me this 9 years ago.
I probably did when I saw it.
Yeah.
In theaters.
Because I remember it. You're telling me. I remember things you say.
Yeah, the memory of an elephant.
Well.
Might be an elephant man.
Uh-oh. I mean, gross.
But what about you? You got a favorite, horror monster?
Hey, werewolves are cool, man. I like werewolves. Also like vampires. Sometimes.
If you had to pick one.
Pick one. Vampire. I'm going to go vampire just because, they dress nice and that's cool.
Slick. I'd probably be a werewolf.
And I sleep at night and I do that, or sleep in the daytime and I do that as well, so I might be one. I'm convinced.
I'm just hairy and have fleas, so that's how I identify with the wolves.
Yeah, we have most of the whole Universal monster family on this show.
Do we really?
Wolves, vampire. What else is there? Swamp Man.
Swamp Man. Oh no, the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, the mummy.
Mm-hmm.
They're all on Boy Meets World.
No, I'm just saying us.
Oh,
us.
In our life?
You're the wolf.
Yeah.
I'm the vampire.
I am the wolf. That's a sweet ass song name.
I am the wolf?
Yeah.
What other song is a werewolf related that you may want to touch on?
Oh man, one of our favorite bands.
Mm-hmm.
Every Time I Die.
Yeah.
Werewolf.
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 Yeah. _RE wolf. Yeah, Werewolf.
That's a great band if you guys never heard them.
Every Time I Die, Werewolf. Check that out. It is a banger.
It is.
And a half.
What blew my mind is that they were actually on Jimmy Kimmel, dressed up as werewolves, playing that at his holiday bash thing.
Yeah, pretty sick, bro.
Yeah, it's
pretty
awesome.
sick. Check that out.
Also, we didn't really touch on it at all in the episode, but like Halloween is your favorite holiday.
I mean, is it not yours?
No.
Whoa, shit, what's yours?
No, we can talk about it later.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's talk about Halloween, though.
Halloween, man.
Yeah.
The best. Horror movies. Candy. Trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
Spooky,
I'm glad we talked about this.
decorations.
Great.
Yeah.
Really keeping people's attention.
I don't know what you want.
Yeah. I expected a passionate discussion on werewolves and Halloween, and it's kind of milquetoast.
Yeah.
Wolves, you like them? You dislike them?
Yeah, I like them. Some hard-hitting questions here.
Asking the tough questions that nobody else will ask. This is going to seem strange, but I didn't know that wolves were thrill killers.
Thrill killer.
They will kill for the joy of killing. Really? Yeah.
Where'd you find that out?
One of those podcasts.
Which one?
I think it was Joe Rogan. Same one I found out about bears.
Bears?
That's me moving my... That's what bears do. They conduct
I see.
The Song of the Wild.
From the Man-Eater series.
No, this is Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. But...
Well, check that out on Patreon.com.
Yeah, not Joe Rogan's Patreon, our Patreon, where I talk about bears and
stuff. / Boar Meets World, yes.
Yeah. But yeah. So do you got a favorite Halloween costume?
Favorite Halloween costume? Oh my god. I was Sting one time.
That's it, isn't it?
Not the singer.
No.
The professional wrestler. Yeah. Crow edition.
Yeah, it looks like the Crow.
Long hair.
Does the sharpshooter as the finisher?
Well, it's the Scorpion Deathlock, but...
Yeah, I wonder if we have any Rosboard fans listening to this.
Maybe.
Because they would get that joke, right? We went back and forth on the show about that.
I believe so.
Okay. People are like, oh my god, quit with the inside jokes.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Sting. One time I was a sweet-ass Ninja Turtle. Which one? I don't remember. But
I see you being a Raphael.
Why is that, my friend?
Stubborn. Hot-headed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
You got a favorite, my friend?
I was a ninja in 3rd grade.
A ninja?
Yeah.
Did you do any karate moves?
No.
Spin kick?
Snuck around.
Ah.
Yeah, like a ninja.
Very cool. Get a lot of candy?
No, but I felt cool.
Okay. Very
That's
good.
all that mattered. I didn't care about the candy, man. I cared more about the costume.
Kind of likes to play dress up.
I do. No, not really. Why would you say such a thing?
He also goes to makeup parties.
Makeup parties? Oh, my gosh.
That's a throwback to Season 2, Episode 5.
Yeah. Was that The Uninvited?
The Uninvited, which is a horror movie from, I believe, 2009. Because you were asking me that.
Do you want to talk about horror movies right now, or do you want to talk about like that on like an exclusive or something? Like we'll do around Halloween or something?
That sounds like a nice Patreon exclusive.
Okay. We're kind of really plugging Patreon here lately.
Well, they should sign up over at patreon.com / Boar Meets World.
Oh, my God.
You can get this episode or upcoming episodes early, extended.
Yep. Usually we like to record on, a Sunday or...
Yeah. Then you'll get that motherfucker Monday.
Yeah. We don't release for, the free stuff...
Till Thursday.
Thursdays.
Yep.
I feel like sometimes my sentences are all, like, out of order. People kind of have to piece together the words I say into the correct words.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say right now.
That's what all the pauses are for. Steven has to kind of like play what's that shit called where like you gotta move the letters around? Like an amalgam or something like that.
Alphabet soup?
No. It's something called like an amagram or something like that. I can't remember. Okay. Somebody correct me because I know I'm wrong.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Do we have anything else?
That's about it.
All right. That's died very quickly.
Did it?
Yeah.
I really thought the werewolf talk was going to be a lot better.
Well, you didn't fucking bring anything. You just asked me a question.
No, I fucking love them.
Okay.
They're cool as hell.
That's all you got.
Yeah, that's all I got. I wish they did get more publicity, not publicity. I wish they would get more publicity than, vampires or zombies or...
Zombies are definitely overkill.
They're overdone now. Yeah. Thanks, Walking Dead.
I mean, even before that, probably.
You think so?
To be honest. A lot of zombie movies, bro.
I feel like you've seen one zombie movie, you've seen them all.
Yeah, kind of. But
yeah.
that goes
zombie.
with any genre, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, how many times can you do the Wolfman?
Yeah. Sweet werewolf movie. Oh, God, what was that one called? Something like Bad Moon or something like that. That one was cool. Check that one out.
Was that like a newer one that came out in like 04, 05?
No, that's pretty old.
Oh, okay.
Or like early 90s, I want to say.
Oh, okay. There was one that I watched on, I think it was the Action Channel on DirecTV one time. It was called Dog Soldiers.
I was about to say that one. Yeah, that was cool.
That was fucking awesome.
That was pretty wild.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking wild.
Yeah. I see what you did there, wild and, you know.
Yeah, of course. Intentional, as always.
Totally. We watched one werewolf movie and while we were out at Gatlinburg, and it was like an old late 70s one. Mm-hmm. It had a sequel. But this couple goes to a resort, and, you know, it's actually a group of werewolves and shit. And, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Couple, like a man and a woman?
Yeah.
What about maybe the sickest one of all time? An American Werewolf in London.
I've never seen it.
You haven't seen that one?
I know people are probably like, Kyle, you claim to be like a huge werewolf fan, but you've never seen American Werewolf in London?
You gotta see it, man.
Yeah. One
of the sickest werewolf transformations on film.
Yeah, I've heard it's like way ahead of its time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
Let's check that one out.
Teen Wolf. Did you see that? Michael J. Fox?
Teen Wolf? Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
It's been a minute, but I remember liking it.
I got a pretty cool shirt idea to coincide with this episode. I'm just saying.
Okay.
So maybe check that out over at whatforapparel.com/BoarBrand.
You feel like you're plugging too much?
Not at all.
Not, you know, you're like, Kyle, this is my fucking means right here. This is how I bring the bread home.
I'm trying to see a paycheck, brother.
Make sure he can, live.
Yeah, I need some food, man. We got anything else?
That's it, man. I'm done for this week.
All right. Thanks for listening. Of course, at Boar Meets World on Twitter if you want to follow, maybe discuss some shit with us. And you'll see links to other things there as well. And, yeah, we'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.